Good morning. This is G Butterfly, and I'm coming to you live from the parking lot. It's Thursday, but you know what this is going to really be called? Thievery Thursday, because I got pissed off when I went to Loopy Tortilla off of the South Freeway in Pearland, Texas. Now, I don't know if you're like me. Most of the time, I use my debit card just because it's just easier for me to keep up with my money. Now, there are times when I just pay cash because I just have the cash. Well, the other day I got off work. I think it was Tuesday, or was it yesterday? I think it was Tuesday. I got off work and decided I wanted a shrimp stew. Now, I got to give it to Loopy Tortilla. They got a damn good shrimp stew over there. And I get it all the time. At one point, I was buying it 2 or 3 times a week. Normally, when you call up there to make your order, they ask you for your phone number. When you give them the phone number, they say, oh, is this so-and-so who drive the so-and-so car? And I'm like, yep, that's me. Do you want the same thing you always get? Yes. Okay. With that being said, I call, and I noticed the young man didn't ask me for my phone number. I'm like, okay, it's all right. I gave him my order, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna pay when I get there because I'm driving, because I was talking while I was driving. So I drive on down to the restaurant. I get there, pull into the curbside pickup, and he came out before I can even call the number to let him know I was outside. So the young man came out and he said hi. I gave him my name. I said, I'm here to pick up a small shrimp stew. He said, okay, I'll go get it. He comes back. Now, my small shrimp stew is always $11.85. Still got the receipt because I was pissed off. $11.85. It's always the same. Okay, I gave him a 20. So that lets me know I'm supposed to get my $8.15 back. I was talking on the phone while I was sitting out there waiting for him to bring me my change and my food. And I was talking on the phone. I said, you know what? I wonder this young man gonna bring me my change, the coins change, my 15 cents. Excuse me. The young man came on out. Now, I always tip. Just because I know everybody needs their money. The young man came on out of the store, brought me my food, not out of the store, out of the restaurant, Loopy Tortilla, Thievery Thursday. He came on out and brought me my change. He gave me $8. And he looked at me, and I just kind of moved the dollar bills like this. I know he didn't give me the change. I said, you stole. And he stood there for a minute. I said, thank you. Because I refused to give him a tip because you're a thief. How many of y'all get pissed off about that? It was only 15 cents, but that was my 15 cents. I hate when servers do that at a restaurant. They will keep your coin change and just give you the dollar bills. That is theft. I don't care what anybody say. And first of all, they getting less than they would have got for a tip because I was going to give them far more than 15 cents. But just imagine if they do that for an entire shift and keeps everybody change, on top of the tips that they may still be receiving. Y'all are thieves. And Loopy Tortilla, I got a problem with y'all. And I always pay with my card, so I never had this, but this happened to me at another Mexican restaurant a couple of years ago called, I think it was Tortuga. And I went to the manager and said, do you know that your servers are stealing? And he was like, what? I say, yes. I say, when they don't bring the loose coin change back with your change, they are keeping that, and that is theft. And one little young lady got just all indignant with me when I asked her, I said, where's my change? I kept that as my tip. I asked her, how the hell you keep my money for your tip? You wait until I give you a tip. That just pissed me off something bad. But when I talked to the manager, he was very apologetic. And I said, you know what? I say, if they're doing it to me, they're doing it to all your other customers, and that is theft. And he gave me several gift cards for me to come back to the restaurant, and you know I used them too. But it's the principle, because that's my money. How many times has this happened to you? Have you gone to a restaurant and they keep your loose change and just give you the dollar bills back? That I don't like that. I don't care if it's 15 cents, 10 cents, 3 cents. That's my money. And I always tip. But that just goes to show how some people think theft is okay. So this is Thievery Thursday, and I'm coming to you live from the parking lot. Get down in the comments and let me know if servers have done this to you, stealing your change. Some of you might think, well, damn, it's just a little bit of money, but it's mine. Okay? Now, let me know in the comments. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you decide to come back again, and hope you decide to subscribe, like my videos, share it out. You might know some other people that know thieves at these restaurants. Now, if you've been coming back, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, well, this G Butterfly, I'm coming to you live from the parking lot.